I'm Ty McCormick, and I'm the Africa editor at Foreign Policy. For the last 9 months, with the help of the Pulitzer Center and with a team of journalists and photographers for Foreign Policy magazine, I've been working on a multi-part series that looks holistically at Europe's response to the migration crisis, examining a raft of policies that have been rolled out over the last 2 years, aimed primarily at halting migrants from sub-Saharan Africa and preventing them from reaching Europe. These kinds of policies, they run the gamut from traditional development policies aimed at creating jobs for migrants to keep them at home, to train and equip programs for African militaries aimed at helping them crack down on smugglers, to detention facilities that have been built in Libya to keep migrants from jumping off and heading to Europe. We visited 4 different key source and transit countries along the way: Senegal, Mali, Niger, and Libya, and also Germany, which is a key player in setting the course for EU policy on migration. We spoke to EU policymakers, to bureaucrats, to aid workers who implement these policies on the ground, to the migrants themselves and the smugglers that ferry these people north. And we looked closely at the policies, drilling down into specific case studies. A development project in Mali, a train and equip program for Niger's military. And we asked not just what's working and what isn't, but what does it mean for these policies to actually work? In other words, is there a sense in which Europe can solve one crisis or perceived crisis, mass migration from Africa, and create another one, a kind of crisis of conscience driven by its abandonment of key values, openness, tolerance, and respect for human rights? And what we found is that not only are these policies, or many of them, not working, in fact, some of them seem to be accelerating migration, they're also leading to pretty grave human rights abuses and driving a kind of reckoning between Europe's political stability, that is, its ability to fend off challenges from far-right parties, and its stated values. And as the title of the piece and the series suggests, by slamming its gates, Europe has imperiled not just Africa, but its own soul.